1. Hello guys and welcome to my Skylanders Giants Let's Play, and I've got a special guest here with me. Wanna say hi?
It's I, CJ95.
It's your fault I'm into this.
Pardon?
It's your fault I'm into this.
Listen, I give you a gift. This is a blessing from the heavens.
The gift of not being able to hold on to money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, so today we're going to be playing through Skylanders Giants, as I said. Now, if you saw my Spyro's Adventure Let's Play, you know the final level actually took me an hour to beat.
Christmas Christ, what in the seven heavens did I miss? Like, was it that bad?
I only died once. It's just a long boss battle.
No. I do remember, like, that the lasers were just a hassle to deal with.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help that, by the end of it, I was having to use Stealth Elf, and since she's a close-range character, it all fell apart at the last minute. I was literally on the verge of dying before finally beating the thing.
That is painful, but hey, at least you did it right.
Yeah, and now, in this playthrough, we've got the same 5 characters, although now they're mostly leveled up, and one new character, a giant named Genie. But before we get into that, we should probably watch this opening cutscene. So let's go for medium difficulty because, you know, I like having figures to play with. This cutscene.
You should have gone for hard.
I should have. I could change it any time in the menu if I wanted to.
No. Well, we'll do it. Who knows? Who knows? If this is difficult as it is, then we won't. But
yeah. Well, we got Chaos here. There's 4 really realistic fingers. You notice how realistic his fingers were there?
Yeah.
Like, why did they put so much detail on his fingers?
I like how the characters look like glass.
Well, he actually shattered there, so...
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, they all look like glass and such. It's so weird.
It was Eon and those miserable Skylanders who banished me to this idiot.
I really wish I could hear the audio right now.
I wish
this is painful.
Take over Skylands, come back and
I should have put subtitles on if I could.
It's fine, it's fine.
Who said that?
Spyro. The only time Spyro is of importance to the series outside of the TV show and the Imaginators.
Mighty Skylanders.
I like how these 5, like, all 5 of these characters should have been like, should all have their own series. Like, should all be like Gilgren, who has has a character in every series. Only these 5 should at
least. The thing is, Eruptor, Spyro, and Stealth Elf did get the TV show to be a part of.
What about Gilgren?
Weirdly enough, he wasn't in the TV show.
That is actually weird and upsetting.
Especially since, like, right, so in Imaginators, they have Jetpack, Pop, Fizz, Spyro, Eruptor, and Stealth Elf be major characters in the plot that you can talk to in the hub world to help promote the TV show. But Gilgren is in the game, and he's the only one in the game that didn't make it into the TV show.
Devising a plan.
That's actually kind of annoying because, you know, I love Gilgren. He's my favorite character.
Well, he's been in every game.
I know, which makes him even better than every other character.
Yeah, even the main character, Spyro.
I know, right? Such a cool guy. Still, I'm kind of upset, like, he didn't, you know, make it into the cartoon.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. I would have actually probably enjoyed it more. Like, if, you know, I would have probably invested my time into this. I also love the portal.
Yeah, I got that one here from my PS3 version of the game. You know the first game was wireless?
No it wasn't. I don't remember. Mine wasn't wireless. Mine was actually wired.
No, that's because you probably got the one from Giants and not Spyro's Adventure. They were the same portal, but Giants was wired and Spyro's Adventures wasn't.
Each day.
Yeah, too bad mine didn't actually come with a USB adapter, so I'm having to use my Sport Force Wii portal for the PS3 version. But hey, it still works. Which honestly surprised me that a Wii portal works for a PS3 game. There's Gilgren again.
Yeah, looking the best character ever, as usual. I'm currently actually playing Pokemon right now. If you... What is it called? Pokemon Sword? Yeah, Pokemon Sword.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know. Just thought I'd bring it up because, you know,
Yes,
Skylanders,
the
Pokemon, they're the
Giants.
same thing.
Out of every gimmick in Skylanders, the Giants feel the most like, you know, like just there.
To be honest, yeah.
Because like with Swap Force, you got the swapping with the Trap Team, you got the Trap Masters and the Traps. Superchargers, you got the cars. Imaginators, you got your ability to create your own Skylanders and villains coming back as actual Skylanders. But Giants? You can beat the game without a Giant.
Who's he?
Oh, Archeans.
Arceum is the first giant?
They're ancient robot species that tries to take over Skylands. Skylands,
I
10,000 years
don't
ago.
remember much of this game. This was pretty old.
2012. 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did
didn't that make
we,
it
did we
old?
fight him at the end?
We fight Chaos in one.
Ah, okay. Just wanted to make sure, so I'm not going crazy.
You know, I want to get the other Skylanders games, you know, Trap Team, Superchargers, and Imaginators. Don't have the money for it right now, but I really want to.
At least get Swap Force. That's all I care about.
I've
Swap
got
Force.
Swap Force, but it's the Wii version.
Hey, Swap Force is Swap Force. I'll still watch it. It's the best.
Any last
Giants was awesome, like hands down, but I deny how good
Here's the
Swap
thing,
Force
like-
was.
Here's the thing, like, as a Sonic fan,
impressive?
this game has the same issue that Sonic 2 and Sonic CD have, of them both being sequels to Spyro's Adventure, but for different reasons.
Oh, interesting.
What I mean by that is, like, it's clear that both the games were made at the same time, you know? So,
I see.
because both the games were made at the same time, they're both trying to be sequels to Spyro's Adventure. So, Swap Force went about it by having the same kind of level structure as Spyro's Adventure, while this game was a direct sequel to Spyro's Adventure.
But which would you say is more of a sequel then?
Impressive.
Well, if we're talking
Would you
about it
think-
from a story perspective, it's obvious Giants is the sequel just because of that Chaos cutscene we saw at the beginning.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about it from like a game perspective, like a gameplay perspective, I would say Swap Force is closer to Spyro's Adventure than Giants is.
I see.
Just because it's like we revisit the same location, we revisit similar locations multiple times, have to track down some things to rebuild something, that kind of deal, you know?
Yeah, I get you. Interesting.
Anyway, yeah, here we got Ninjini, the only new Skylander that wasn't in Spyro's Adventure that I have here.
I actually have never seen Ninjini's like gameplay as much, so this is the first time I'm even witnessing her in general.
Yeah, it's like if you,
Normally, I'd never see her character.
it's like if you notice here, like a lot of people say she's bad in game, and there is technically a reason for that. That being that she was a late addition to the game.
Oh, I see.
Because you remember what I was telling you about before with Crypt King and how he was originally the Magic Giant?
Yeah.
He can still be found in the Wii version. You can still find his files in that. So it's clear Ninjini was definitely a later addition.
It's disappointing, you know, like how they did remove some stuff.
Yeah, but I guess Crypt King did work a little bit. Although I really wish they kept Crypt King's original name. Chop Chop Daddy.
What?
Yeah, so you know the Skylander Chop Chop?
Yeah.
The skeleton with two swords?
Yes.
Originally Crypt King was going to be his father, and he was called Crypt King. It was called Chop Chop Daddy in the Files of Giants.
What a name to give. I feel like some of the crew just wanted to make some jokes.
Yeah, I mean he had the same color scheme and everything as Chop Chop.
I still find that super weird. Why would they do that? It's just weird. Of course, though, it is a gaming company. I'd expect them to at least have some jokes, you know.
Well, like
boring.
I said, this see Gigantus here. This was originally meant to be Tree Rex.
That was supposed to be Tree Rex?
Yeah, but
I'm
as
so
they went
glad
on and
they
changed the
changed it.
design, they still really likes this design a lot, so they decided to keep him as the Giants tutorial character.
You know what, that helps. That's actually really cool. Because not only that they can reuse him, but it also means that he's not a waste. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he can come back whenever he wants. And he acts as a purpose in the game.
Such strength.
I'm used to pressing minus to activate to interact with things for Swap Force, because I was just playing that before this.
Who's your favorite giant, by the way?
You see, that's the thing, they're all pretty good.
Like, who would you say appealing-wise?
Appealing-wise, well...
Manga's Thumbback, because hail to the whales, you know?
Yeah, a giant thumbpack whale just makes absolute sense, you know, for a giant.
I love him so much, his anchor and he's just so cool. And not lying, when he one of his attacks is sliding on the stomach, I just use that as fast travel. Even though it doesn't last that long, I don't think it lasts long, but I just did it everywhere, even when moving. I don't know why it might have been a fast travel for me.
No, it was definitely fast travel, because giants move very slow in this game. Although I think Ningini here is the fastest just from stats.
This is stats talking about beauty and whales.
Yeah, no, but like some of the characters like Buzz, not Buzz, I mean Swan.
As well, yeah.
Yeah, like who would have thought that a bee would be a giant?
He was a cool giant.
Oh, he definitely was, no getting around that.
I loved his ability where he would turn into just bees.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
And I used to keep him around because of it. It was like awesome. I used to love using him. I still do. When I used to have giants.
Yeah, and then of course
just kept using him.
Then of course you got ones like the Earth one, which was just
Crusher.
Yeah, he was just stoned with a giant hammer.
He was cool. Like he had 2 cool attacks.
Yeah, I'm not denying that, but I'm talking about like design-wise.
Yeah, it was just a stone giant. What else could you say? Like, there's not much you can do for like Earth, can you?
I know.
There's more of just a hi there kind of mood.
So
Well, that's not as bad, you know. It could have been better, could have been worse. Don't really know. Hey, we got what we got. I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, especially since it looks like it's like because like every Skylanders game has had some kind of issue during production, besides giants and superchargers.
Got to hurry.
It's like original Spiral's Adventure has a long list of things it was before it became Skylanders, you know. Swap Forces were originally shapeshifters and had figures made, but it looks like it was purged from the code of the game, so you can't find it anymore.
Well, that kind of makes sense because they don't want to keep unnecessary code in the files. It just takes up more space.
Yeah, that's why like it's like you can actually find original the code for snapshot and some other characters in this game. But it's clear they just didn't have time to perfect them, otherwise they would have left them in. Because there's only 2 new characters per element in this game.
I don't want to be rude to like game companies and stuff, but I've realized like how game companies nowadays are losing their touch.
Yeah,
more
I mean,
and more
like,
as time goes on, we're getting less good quality games. I'm gonna be honest, it sucks, and we're not having. It's just less fun now.
if you want to talk about like low quality games, then we got to talk about Trap Team for a minute.
Go on.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's a good game. There's just one problem of it's buggy as hell. No joke. If you play as
becoming buggy as hell now.
Yeah, but if you play as if you play as Boomjet and have a villain, you can clip halfway across the level in no time.
Disappointing. But hey, like there's gonna be some mistakes. I can get that. Like people speedrun. Like, have you seen Legend of Zelda?
I know, but thing is, like, say the mystery elements, people figured those out on day 1 because of a glitch where you could use one of the villains to teleport.
Okay, that's different because people, whenever any game comes out, they will try and find bugs. That's the point. Like then the patch updates come in, and then you know the rest is history.
Thing is, Track Team Swap Force and that were also on the Wii, meaning they couldn't be updated.
Such strength.
Oh.
Actually,
Just you
here's a
guys.
little fact for you. If you actually notice Ninjini here, she doesn't actually lift up anything herself. She uses her
I know
magic
she
to
uses her
levitate
arms.
it.
She's that magic thing.
She is the
Isn't
magic
she like
giant.
the only Skylander that actually does that?
Hmm?
Isn't she the only Skylander that actually does that?
Yeah,
Is she a boss fight?
kinda, but not really.
Refrain from trying to defeat me. Unauthorized hero.
Although I do like Ninjini's whole ninja thing here.
Why?
I can't really explain it, mostly because of how the TV show handled it, where she became a trainer of sorts to Stealth Elf.
You know what? I genuinely thought them two were related.
Yeah, no, I can see why. It's clear that they had to rush to get something together for a magic giant, so they thought, well, we already proven that Stealth Elf was pretty popular, so why don't we do that again?
Imagine
like
if
magic.
Ginny was supposed to be the original Stealth Elf, but then they cancelled it.
Maybe. It's
So like, in Stealth Elf was supposed to be like a magical ninja or something. Hence the katanas.
It's like, even in the original game, there was some things that went changed. Like, the Life Dragon camo was originally called Sun Dragon, something like that. And he's in the very first trailer for Skylanders you can find.
Falling sequence.
Oh.
And, in fact, in Spyro's Adventure, they actually have a level from the original Spyro games in there.
That's cool.
You know the
At least
treetop?
that's...
The treetop levels. Though one of those, Treetop Terrace, is the name of a Spyro level from Spyro 2, I think it is.
You have given us hope.
I seriously need to make an actual new Spyro game.
Closest we ever got was the Reignited trilogy.
Skylands can be free.
But I mean an actual, like a new one.
Like what they did with Crash 4.
Kind of.
Yeah, because I've been playing Crash 4 recently since I got it, like, the other day.
Should stream it, show me.
I would, but it's on my Switch Lite.
Oh.
Because I don't have a PS4 over here.
You see, Portal Master, that was
Although
Yes,
I
I
do plan
heard
on
it's
getting
really good.
although I do plan on getting an actual Switch at some point.
The Achaean Empire had already
Let me know when you do. I will love to watch you play.
And I'll
Because I
probably
don't
end up
know.
getting a Wii U as well because it's like 80 quid down here.
And why did games back then have actually decent cutscenes? What's going on?
Fist of Arcus.
Who is he?
Basically he's the big bad. He's the one who's controlling the Archeans.
Ah, I'm gonna step back. Look at him. He looks awesome.
And he's killed in this cutscene and then Chaos takes his position.
No.
Yes.
I like how like at the beginning they look so big at the same size kind of, and then now they just look really tiny.
Yeah. You also know how each giant lights up, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, each giant lights up, but Ninjini's here, it has a smoke cloud at the bottom lighting up and her eyes lighting up.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a lot better
Yeah,
than whatever the hell Crusher had with just his eyes lighting up.
I know. Tree Rex
had his blaster light up and his eye light up. I think
Yeah.
Eyebroll only had his eyes light up as well, but he's just a giant eye, so...
Yes. It was so cool though.
Then we got
I forgot
Bouncer.
what the gear guy is called.
Bouncer.
And the fire guy.
I have no idea, we can probably check that later.
Yeah. I've never seen the fire guy. I don't remember him at least.
See what's funny is, I think this is literally the only Skylanders cutscene where all of the main gimmick characters are in it. Because if you look at the Trap Team one, only 5 Trap Masters are in the opening cutscene when they all get sent to Earth.
I like how Eyeball, is that his name by the way?
Eyebroll.
Eyebroll. I like how he just reach out for Ninjini and then disappears.
Yeah.
Like just an attempt. Who knows? Grabbing sword might save you from your death. As if you're not gonna get sucked in at the same time.
See, every game explains how Skylanders get to Earth, but except Superchargers. Which is the game that needed to explain it the most because Chaos wins in that game because the Skylanders have gone absent for a while.
What do you think of my ship,
Of course.
But they never explain why they've gone absent.
Flynn.
Maybe just luck.
Yeah,
Just magically my luck.
yeah, like see this here, we're back on the island of the Core of Light.
Oh.
So this is taking place directly after Spiral's adventure.
Forgot this is the scene where Thingy says goodbye to them
Hugo.
two. Yeah.
He's actually a major character in Superchargers. But that's like the only other game he's actually in.
That's sad. He's really major in like
Spyro's Adventure, yeah, but here's the thing, in Superchargers, Eon is captured for a while, and Hugo's the one who calls out certain fire elements. Fire Skylanders are stronger in this zone. Hugo's the one who calls that out.
Oh.
Because he's actually like a major character in Superchargers.
So better get going.
It's kind of slightly funny to me. I don't know why. Maybe because we don't usually get.
He's a bigger character than Eon.
That is now a lot more scary.
Eon has a body in Superchargers.
Am I missing the plot here? I feel like I'm missing something.
Flynn screamed boom and they're setting sail.
What? Whoa. Eh?
They're setting sail and Flynn screamed boom. That's all you've missed so far.
No.
Of course, there was all that stuff with the giants, but basically all that was they defeated the big bad, but a single piece of his arm was left behind. I accidentally slipped him to Earth. And that big piece, and that arm is going to be the single thing that Chaos needs.
Yeah.
Because Chaos has been turned good 3 times now, and he still remains evil in the next game.
Chaos has just got dedication.
We gotta make
That's it. He's got dedication.
Shove off to find that hermity fella.
He's got skills. He's got Chaos has got skills. You know.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's not. Okay, he's dumb. And smart. And pretty maniacally evil and cool.
Yeah. Oh look, I see an Ingenie back there. I see an Ingenie on the ship.
Welcome aboard the Dread Yacht.
Because of the way he parks it. Nailed it.
Here's the deal.
Oh, that was an absolutely perfect landing.
The most important thing.
Oh, I forgot the lady's name. Who's the lady called again?
Callie.
Yeah. Doesn't Callie only make like a small amount of appearances after Giants? Like that was the end of her?
No, that's not true. She was in Trap Team and she had a fairly big role. And then again, like a lot of these other characters, she was a major character in Superchargers.
Why were all of these very major in Superchargers?
Anyway, that's what we're going to call an episode here. Had a lot of exposition in that episode, so we're just going to cut an episode here and get into the next one later on. So, until then, take care guys. Bye!